What's going on, guys? I'm back to another video. Why? Oh yeah, right. In this one, we're gonna be building FNAF maps in Minecraft. We're live, and ooh, that is some dark corners for sure. Yeah, this is. I almost just said this is FNAF World. Splendid start. This is not FNAF World. This is FNAF Security Breach. Yeah, hello Peroxy, hello JH Fox, YouTube, yep, that's it right there. Definitely. I have a couple ideas here. Froggy dude, who? I made the skin myself, it's me. Well, it's not actually me, I'm not a lizard, but it's a lizard. Everybody thinks it's a frog, it's not a frog. It's frog colored, but it's not a frog. Hello Inferno, hello Luke, hello Gabe. What mod is here? Okay, Nova. I saw that message get approved, and I was like, alright, so somebody's here. Where's the teleport, man? Probably to the lobby. Bold guess. Anyway, hi Nova. Hi Nico. Why the sad face, Nova? Why the long face and body? It no worky. Does that worky? It does worky. Okay, so is my skin a bird? Yeah, actually. How'd you know? It's a dragon. Roar. In the FNAF 4, where would you hide? Well, let's take a look, shall we? That was the wrong one. Wait, I don't have a teleporter out of this. Oh no, yes I do. Leave. That's pretty accurate. This one. So, under the bed is the obvious option. But I don't really know. There's not like a lot of furniture, you know? Hiding in a drawer if you could fit. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, under the bed is the only really logical one. Unless you, like, somehow hid in the closet in a specific spot to where Foxy didn't see you. But once Foxy goes in, you might just be dead. I didn't know you got a new phone, to be honest. It's very cool. Thanks. I definitely built it. No, Chris made most of the lobby. Baby's Pizza World? I don't even know. But, I'm thinking about doing exteriors. I love how that button says wake up, by the way. That's great. Where is sister location? Here to the vent. Sister location. Let me in. I feel like you could just stand at the desk, no? Like, if this spot worked, you just have to keep an eye on the biddy babs, but I think you'd be safe from everyone. What is the... Whatever. Because, do you think I pay attention to anything that anybody says? I don't even pay attention to what I say. I want to go to FNAF 1. Because FNAF 1 is the main point of interest here. Imagine I break redstone. Okay, good. We did not. Oh, it's just right there, apparently. I didn't realize it was that close. How would I approach an exterior? That's what I'm thinking about. Because I don't know any reference of any sort. Have you been listening to Too Much Citizen Soldier, Nova? I want to see if there is any references. FNAF... I'm just going to look up FNAF 21. Yep, that's my favorite one in the series. Alright, so we got Scary Chuck E. Cheese. We got Normal Chuck E. Cheese. We got... whatever that is. We got the movie. We got a Minecraft build. We've got the movie again. We've got Chuck E. Cheese again. And we've got Chuck E. Cheese one more time. I don't know. Because I can't just do the movie. You know what I mean? If I'm doing an exterior, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be just like from my brain. Maybe a book version? There's not a book version. That's kind of disturbing. Haha, get it, Nova? You have a nice Inferno? I cannot beat Sister Location. I get stuck on the mini arenas. Hi, T. Did I say hi, T-Jock? I saw your message, said I was going to say hi, and I don't think I did. Hello, Beaks. Nova, do you want to get on as well? I was about to ask. Do both of you want to get on? Both T-Jock and Nova? I have it set as one, because I don't want people joining. Unless their names are TJock404 or Nova Wova Aurora, or I guess Horathon, but Horathon's not in the chat right now, so that one doesn't count. My other issue is, so symmetry-wise, my general assumption would be the entrance is here. But, well, no, actually, no, that's fine, because I could do... Sodom? Alright, so who's gonna tell him? I'm gonna tell him, actually. Hold on. I'm telling... Which the frick one is it? Is it you? It is you. Got a whole series for this. It's kind of died because every time I've been doing it, I've just been doing general FNAF. But it's here. There's a lot of it. I can show... Yeah, as you can see, there is much. Much Sodom. T-Jock! Why is my question. Why 9 hours? Are you insane? What are your Steam hours on that game? If it is a Steam game. I'm very curious because I feel like they've gotta already be off the charts, right? Batum, yeah, I have chapter 1 and 2 as tutorials and 3 I'm actively working on. I got a Gary's mod recently. Playing Gmod since 10 p.m. Good lord. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. Thanks, Chris, for the transition into my rant of the stream. I'm assuming you're wanting to join, right, Nova? I'm setting it to 3, whether you want to join or not, and I'm forcing you to join. I'm letting you in, God. We went to the Capitals Islanders game last night, so I'm a Capitals fan, for one. I'll start with that. For those of you who don't know. And it was a good game. It was fun. I was very worried going into it. But yeah, we got, I think it was Shake Shack before, which, by the way, I'm so mad. We normally go to Shake Shack because it's like right there next to it in the main, or, you know, it's like 6-minute walk. No, not even. It's like a 3-minute walk. And normally we get it before games just because, yeah, it's right there. And they made the burgers smaller, like significantly smaller. Like small enough for me to immediately notice the second it was put in front of me. I was like, why? What Nova said, yeah. I only have a couple people join because they're involved in these projects, and T-Jock is a light block obsessed. But yeah, so that was really annoying. I don't know why, but it was fun. Capitals did win 4-1, and the only Islanders goal was off of a brutal turnover, probably one of the worst turnovers I've seen all season. He just passed it directly to the other team, standing in front of the net wide open. And generally, that's not the recipe for success. So, what am I doing here? I kind of want to flip you upside down. Sure, why not? If I did something weird. Hold on, hear me out. That actually just breaks the illusion entirely, wow. So I was up not like insanely late. We got home at around like 11:30, but oh my god, I was tired this morning for some reason. Nosedive, holy. Oh yeah, that sounded painful. Eggs Benedict, let's go. That is high enough for most. I'll have to figure out something for the redstone, though, if I actually put it across here. 50 hours in 1 minute? How long has the game been out for? Like, a week? 24 hours to comment. To be subbed because we have spammers and people who will just immediately sub and start doing things in chat that I don't want them to do, so that is the way around it. One group do ruin it for the rest, though, for real. Okay. Not the Twitch cape. Who, Nova, is that you? Do you have the Twitch cape on? This is the exterior for one. I'm trying to make sense of this. T-Jog and Chris know. Don't say, obviously, but, I've been working more on the secret project. I'm actually, like, really close to not being finished. I just finished that room, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I don't think there's another room before that. And then the end. So I don't have much left. I've been kind of just steamrolling through it entirely. What am I doing? Help. I don't know. Are you sure, Nova? Are you sure? I feel like those pillars should get abolished. I feel like I should just get rid of them. And then do something like this. Yeah, the secret next game in the Baldi series. Hello, plush guy. Part of the build? By not asking is generally one, especially right off the gate from joining. But, what am I doing? Generally, it's through the Discord. Most of everything involving projects is via the Discord to some extent. You know, I don't hate that. Yes, RN, FNAF 1. Trying to make an exterior for FNAF 1. Looks like a crazy hairdo or something. I feel like the top I should actually change. So the bottom will be that with the andesite, and then the top could be like, I don't know, stone bricks or something? Hi, Gomgum. Hello, piano. Nice to see you. Rocket League tutorials. I've thought about it. The one thing I'm like, with on that is, you know, it's just like, eventually it'll become just reskinning the same thing. I've considered labs maps, though. I think that would be fun to kind of do. Or even, what's the one? Tokyo Underpass? There's a couple. Tokyo Underpass, Badlands, or is it Wasteland? I always get them confused. And then Arctagon, yeah, like those. But, and then I'd also like to do, like, cars, but not exactly. How about, like, this? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying things. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I feel like... What if I instead did that? How about shelves on the front and then curl the stair on the one side at least? And then I would need like trapdoors on top or something. I don't think it looks better than the walls, so... Yes, I don't remember what that one's called, but that's a labs map, and it's a new one. What's it called? I don't remember what that one's called. Super house ever. Alpha 1 is very cool, I agree. This is just the exterior to FNAF 1. The theme is whatever I'm doing. I don't know. I don't really think there is a theme. The theme is hopes and prayers. Like, I don't feel like this would be better. You know what I mean? Extending that out another row is just gonna get weird. What if I ate those? No, I don't really think that makes a difference either. I should try to get a Freddy logo in. Yes, you are. You're a labs map. What one are you talking about? I thought it was a labs. Unless it's a different one. SB will get there. I am not there. You know what I mean? But right now it's... I'll tell you this. IP and FNAF World are actively going on. PBT 3 will start sometime probably after one of those are either done or almost done. Then it'll be likely the secret project. And then SB. But SB might happen because PBT 3 is going to take so long that it's going to end up getting broken up. Kind of. So the secret project will probably start a little after PPT 3, seeing as how far I am right now with it. And then after that, probably once the secret's done is when I'll do another SB section. But yeah, let's also, what Nova said, have a little bit of patience, because you did, like, just get the atrium, and I also... It was a lot longer between the last two. Oh yeah, this is exactly how Freddy is supposed to look, 100%. Like, just this. Theoretically. Hello, Rogaine. Hi, Nathan. Oh, yeah, let me know, though, if you get on, because I'll have to open it for you. Leave it to me to make something cursed. Hello, Jonathan. Vision for Freddy. It's something. I don't know if the vision's a good vision, but it's a vision, all right. Visionary. Okay. Oopsies. He's gonna be hollow-headed. That's okay. It could certainly be worse. It could absolutely be worse. What do I do for the eyes? This might be stupid, but you're gonna have to hear me out. I don't hate that as much as I should, I think. It gives him like a, I don't know, it gives him a sort of vibe. FNAF 2 exterior this stream? Probably not. I don't even know if I'll finish this one. This is kind of just like the, hey, these are going to be done now kind of thing. Sparky the dog. No. He got like the stars in his eyes, you know? That's not how arms are supposed to work. How do I make it look sort of natural? Now I need to figure out how to make his microphone. Exterior for FNAF 1. You know, I don't really hate that. I'm gonna leave it for now. I might change it later, but just kind of to get there, it's good. I think. Yeah, I mean that one is definitely one I would do. What's the Fours one? There's a new Fours one that isn't the like labsy looking one. I don't remember what one it is, a reskin of the, well, not a reskin, but a variation of, I should say. Yeah, there are a lot of labs maps. There's the Heat Seeker ones now, too. I'm gonna try this. That is the wrong order. How about, hey there. Yeah, leave me alone. He's such a nice guy. That actually ruins it, wow. How about just a payload sign? Just to kind of clear it up a little bit? Now he looks soulless. Alright. You know, it's good enough. I feel like the eyes are just gonna throw it. Because of the fact that I'm trying to use the glazed terracotta, it's gonna throw it off. Hello, Maria. Dark oak signs? Maybe? I still feel like he's gonna look soulless. Maybe. I kind of like that, actually, because it's more centered. Give him, like, hold on, wait, give him Eyes of Ender in there. Where are they? I can't find them. I don't know where they are. They are. Oh my god. Oh dear god. Gonna knock people off. Knockout. Yeah, that they like killed that mode. No, leave it. Maybe. Or maybe what is it called? Heart of the Sea, I think. Yeah. It looks like he's sleeping. Yeah, I don't know why. It makes it look like his eyes are closed. He has seen some stuff, yeah. And now he's seeing nothing because he's sleeping. Shh, don't wake the Freddy. This is gonna be cursed. It looks more lively than the hearts. But he looks, he does, like, again, have that whoa kind of look. I think the Heart of the Seas might be the best. What about 1 and 1? Wait, I like that. I like that, actually. He'd like winking at you. Giving you a little, you know? See, that's an episode. Not entirely. It'll be some of both. I'm gonna probably do at least like get the front of this figured out and then go from there. But I don't plan on doing the full exterior. I kind of feel like his like backdrop should be a better block contrast wise. Like even if I just do like shelves here or something. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be probably any better, so. FNAF 1 exterior. Come on, you can't recognize the wall colors? Come on. Yeah, I would like the entrance to be here. Whoopsies. There. Red shelves? Maybe. Well, I can... Actually, I'll add in my red. Well, I have red already, but I'll add in some more red. No, I'll add in... I'll go blue and red, actually. How does that sound? For, like, here. Yeah, I like that. I'm not, Beaks. I really haven't. I think I made a wall for it and then said, nah, I'm good. Safe room would be right here, correct? If it sticks further out, that's a skill issue, because, like, where on this side am I having an entrance, you know? Definitely not there, and I feel like next to backstage is weird. I just think off of the bathroom hall makes the most sense. I don't know. Yeah, because, like, where else do you reasonably have an entrance? Off the bathroom hall? Well, then what the frick? I guess I could push it in, and I could go symmetry still. Yeah, I haven't touched HN since... I probably did bakery. Or whatever the most recent was. Most recent HN2. I don't know if it was it bakery? Bakery's the last one I remember working on, but it might have been the radio place. The news station, that's what it is. The movie? That's... I feel like the movie exterior's colors are better. I'm kind of just trying to go basic, but thank you. BGAN, hello. Really, he hasn't, Chris? T-Jog, is this true? You haven't listened to Manifest or Echo? Echo makes more sense than Manifest, to be fair. It is true. What the frick? You're a meanie weenie, I decided. Like that. Yeah, I think that's a good size. And then I can... How do I pillar? Question of the day. That has nothing to do. You're a not nice person. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that. Okay, Nova. Nova? Comes off the bathroom wall. I'm just looking up where is safe room. So it'd be here, right? It'd be here. That's what you're saying? Like this. Or something? No room. Yeah, yeah, for real. That's rare in the last 48 hours. Right there. Okay, yeah. So that was what I was assuming. Because then the door would be here, so you would enter, like, in the corner. Okay, you're confusing me. Stop. Stop doing that. It's not nice. T-Jock, I'm gonna force you to, wax all the signs and light block the secret project. Just so you can't get on Arknight. Even though it doesn't really need either of them, because I've been light blocking what technically I need to light block, because some lights don't have lights. Well, that's a weird sentence. That's a really weird sentence. Some lights don't have lights. Yeah, yeah, I like them apples. Nitro. Wasn't built to handle someone of your generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the maximum weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Fight back. No, you won't. Hey, you told me. You told me I don't have to force you to. So. Hello, Iker. No, T-Joke would never. Sure. That project anyway when we had that discussion. So, I wasn't actually talking about that one. I was saying in general with FNAF or PPT, I guess, would be the other one that you would do. Right? Yeah, I guess. Well, would you be more willing to do PPT? I'm not gonna ask you to, other than obviously that you've already done the play care. I was just wondering if PPT is in the same ballpark for you. New project is not touching grass. Because then you'd be asking me to do that, and that's not happening. First SpongeBob movie where they get the crown is free on YouTube with ads. I don't want ads. It's late. That's fair, yeah. You're gonna hate when I say this, but I actually am enjoying building it. It's been nice and easy. Which is quite the drastic change. It's quite the giraffe. No, it's quite the drastic change from PPT3. So, you know. For a little too long, I think, for that to work, unfortunately. It's been a year and a half, I think, since I got them. I don't know. I never said I enjoyed the recording the clips to make the game in the game part. That part hasn't been fun, but hear me out, sure. What if you just won? I am hating playing it. Dude, when I was on, I figured I would just get the rest of the clips that I needed last time I was on forum, and oh my god. I wanted to commit heinous activities trying to, or going through that. It was awful. 0 out of 10. Worst gameplay any man has ever experienced. Look at that. I'm just, what can I say? I'm just a genius. Patrick, your genius is showing. Now, what do I do with the other side? Because I don't want a door. I guess I just do that. So I can't remember much. Good job. Anyone you particularly do remember? I listened to a bunch of the sadder ones again recently. I love them so much. Such a banger. Garbage bin. Put a garbage bin. In place of the window? I don't know about all that. Nine should do the trick. Yep. And that clears a little bit, which is good. Extra space is always better. Fake windows. You know, I can't even argue with that. Unfortunately for me, who builds some of the weirdest things known to man, fake windows are just a thing. I don't really know. Faded, that's terrible, honestly. It's not ideal. On a scale of 1 to 10, that doesn't make the scale because it's not good. My god. I guess I'll go too thick, since I have been everywhere else. Sure, why not? And then I might add more windows, because I know you particularly love the fake windows. Maria, those are my favorite. They're just absolutely incredible. It's gonna end on a red, isn't it? Oh no, it does end on a blue. Yeah, I think that looks good overall. Can't really say I have any complaints. I do have the complaints about the amount of inventory space I'm actively using, though. Most failed process? Question mark. 2, 3, 4. There's 5 coals. 2, 3. Okay, yeah, it is the same. Cool. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. I guess it has to be the situation for them, you know? Nate, also hi. And hello, yeah, it's real. Thank you, and hello, Danny, as well. Is it funny? Excellent. Have my goals to maybe. Why is it? It's so flat. I gotta figure out how to break that up. Because it doesn't have any, like, anything going other than just flatness. Maybe once I add the walls, the tough walls up, it'll look a little bit better. So I'm just gonna kind of get to that point, and then I'll see if I want to Because I could even, like, pull the whole center forward a block. What if I pulled the center forward and the outer sections back, so it's, like, staggered? That might look cool. I'll think about that once I get to that point. Although, I gotta fill everything first. Because I can just structure block the walls. It's not like it's a huge adjustment to do all that. And then I'd have to figure out something with the walls, because I don't think they would work well if the sections are going back where they are. So I'll need an alternative, which might very well just be using the block versions. Yeah, it definitely needs something, and I might also like pull down the sides. Just I'll show you what I mean in a sec. It just feels a little flat, right? Literally flat. I guess flat in both ways, actually. Flat in the not a whole lot of detail, and just flat as far as just like not really interesting. Okay, well that's not thick enough. 3 would be G, and I can just go corner. Yeah, perfect. Just what I wanted. Now this is where the problem is going to be, like right there. That didn't... Oh, because you're not... Right, okay. Yeah, I think that's better. I have never heard of one of those, Chris. Are they good? Is it good pizza? Also, like the restaurant, what the hell else are you going to be talking about? Yeah, and then what if I don't even, like, pull that out and I just flatten this part? That might be more better than dealing with anything else. I definitely need something here, though. I wonder if it's just like a... Smooth quartz is too bright. Oh, polished blackstone brick. Window. Park does it. Then I gotta make designs for them. That sounds like a lot of work. But maybe. I don't know if I don't hate it. Let me do the other side the same and just see how it goes. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. I feel like it's definitely gonna end up one of those builds that I need to like revisit later and just kind of re-look at how I have it, because yeah, I don't hate that. I think the front wall, like I can't even tell that this is forward for some reason. It just isn't, it doesn't look like it is to me for whatever peculiar. Maybe it's because the pillars. I don't know. How about just like adding some false windows here? I actually kind of like the way that looks. Have a slab roof there. That is what I'm considering, yeah. This might be dumb, but hear me out. I'll change it more, but I'm just like, remove this. Would the dark oak there look weird? Yes, but why? I don't know, I'm so lost. You said red. Maybe. I feel like this needs to get brought up, but if I bring it up, I think I also am gonna have to bring it down. Or what if I... Just a little bit of texture change there. I'm trying to make these sections stick out a little bit more. Just so they're not so uniform with the rest of it. See you later, lasagna. Already, you got it. Killed seer. Not the seer, no. Just... Whoa. That was a lag spike and a half. I'm gonna do that and then make like the center kind of directly where Freddy is, strip birch, just for a little bit of a highlight. The ears are messing with me, no. Yes, I think. And that wall still, or the shelf I mean, still snuck through apparently. I forgot to remove it. Nice job, meme. Yeah, that does definitely makes it stick out a little bit more. What if I change the pillars to the side of it as well? Check those immediate ones to... My brain is telling me crimson. But I feel like that's not going to contrast enough. What if I only change the top of each of them, actually? Yeah, this might be an interesting idea. Rest in peace, that slab, I guess. Ah! Yeah, I like that. That adds a little bit of variation as well. Sure. What about the base of them? Hello, Jemima. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. That's a good starting point, I think. I'll probably revisit this at some point. Maybe not in this stream, but eventually. Right? Nothing else that's immediately just like clicking for me. Yeah. I'm definitely going to change something about those ends because I don't think I like these tops, to be honest. Like, I feel like it needs something, but that just isn't it. It looks odd, I don't know. I could maybe do the top just 1 row thick instead. Which one? Could be maybe more specific. I think I like that. I think I do. Roof access done. Nice. I'm gonna come observe in a sec. Yeah, I like that. That looks better. I don't think that's what I'm gonna leave it as. It'll probably change more, but that's good to start. Oh. Just good right now for starting off. The moment. Thank you, Nate. I try to be a little different, but also kind of get that normal Freddy logo. I would go... Let me check the actual list, because I'm curious, or I don't remember how I did it or anything. That's Nova's DM, so close. It doesn't matter, really. You could go top to bottom or bottom to top. I will tell you, I think the top ones are my favorites. Like, especially the most recent albums. But it's in order, like, the first album is the most recent, and the furthest down is the oldest. But, you know, whichever way you want to go. I would probably listen, like, by each album, though. Just because. I think it's easier that way. For build. There are close or over 40 that have been started. More than 30 that are far enough to be considered, not done, but to where they are navigable to some extent, and you can actually, you know, see them fully, and they have whatever confusingness. Although that does not include sub-levels, so... Looks awful. I'm just kidding. Where is this? Oh, it is here. Okay. I, like, looked out and I, like, for some reason my brain thought that was the original. Is that really how that is? That's weird. Rest in peace, stream. There, are we back? I have the worst internet on the planet. Catch up. Ah, that's Minecraft. Okay, I didn't mean to do all that. My voice box. PlayStation's going on. Yeah, you actually check Discord once a year. What do you mean poor? It's green. Greener than the color green, except it's not because it's lime. And lime isn't green, but green is lime. What? No, lime is green, but green isn't lime. That's how it would work. Because lime's a shade of green, but green isn't a shade of lime. Right? Sure, we're going with it. Admin wing is the only thing I would work on here, and do I want to work on admin wing? I mean, I don't have that much left. Right? Because all this is done. Let me go tech. Let me go tech, yeah. So we can go check on TJ. Wow, you were just prepared. I don't have my emoji. Why? I swear I had it. Maybe I didn't actually. Oh no, I guess I wouldn't have been on Minecraft since I recorded. Yeah, y'all mind for real. Let's get that thing squeaky clean. And now we're both here. Hope you know where Sodom was, because I don't. Where are you handed off to? Whatever. Oops, my finger slipped. Sorry. Oops. 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 That was me. Sodom? This is security breach. Right here. Although I'm assuming you're behind. I was at Sodom before, yes. Is it negative or positive? It's positive. The just like plummet is crazy. Whoa, that was a lot of entities that I saw right there. That was so many entities. To be fair, the Capitals game last night, I kid you not, I was asked the day before. I was recording on Monday. No. Oh, was it? Oh no, it must. What? I guess it was during stream Sunday then. Yeah. They were like, "You want to go to a game?" And I was like, "Sure, I guess." I'm glad I did, because there's a part of me that just doesn't. Going to DC is a nightmare. I don't know if anybody's in the area of DC and has ever been there, but oh my god, it's awful. Driving there sucks. Driving to it sucks. The city as a whole sucks. It always smells like pot. I hate it. It's terrible. It's only 3 instead of 46 this week? Yeah, I know. I could have done one Sunday, and I didn't. That was my break day. Came with you? I should have. You're right. I am in the wrong spot on this save. So... At the game... For some reason, I've been having this issue recently to where my toes will just like go entirely numb if my feet are cold. And I had that happen at the game, like immediately, almost because it's cold outside, you know, it's February, so it's cold outside. And I was feeling it a little bit, and by the time we were at the game, like for some reason my right foot was fine, but my left was like entirely numb. So I was like, it's not good. So we ended up buying like fuzzy socks from the team store for $15. Like a small pair of socks is $15 for some reason. But yeah, it helped. So I mean, I could feel my toes, which was step one. But I shut up, you stupid cupcake. I ended up for the entire game wearing 2 pairs of socks. So, yeah. Oh, I might be in danger. That corner, yeah, I figured. Break this. I meant this past Sunday. Also, I really don't have enough break days. Sunday was the only day this week that wasn't a NHL game that I wanted to watch. That I just said no because of the YouTube. I didn't know how long that was gonna go, and then I was like, I just need a break. Rockstar Row, I'll get there eventually, but not yet. What do I enjoy the most? Backrooms, 100%. Backrooms and then Ellen too. Chica is, or my bad, Mimic is confused. If I head out as... Things did not get weird. That is good. There was something somewhere that I did, and I want to check. It was here. You there. There's move, you stupid cat. Except one's alive. That's the main difference, is that the one do be alive. The cupcake, that being. Yes, like weed. It's bad. I hate it. Not entirely what I want to smell while I'm in a city ever, to be honest. I was gonna say for a hockey game, but I don't think the hockey game is the exception here. Just ever, you know, I could really go without all of that shenanigans. How am I gonna place these? Not like that. Not like that either. Like this. And then like this. And then like that. I'll just like do this, I guess. Installing it. It's fun. I definitely recommend if you're bored. Are you a wooden board or something? 1, 2, pillar. And then... Right, because the staircase, this room is weird. That is correct, though, with how I was going to... Or how where this wall was looking at it, I was like, okay, so the wall should be here. But yeah, I have the same gap there as well, so... Seems good. No, I don't. But, you know, a lot of adults do. And if it is smelled in the air, it will be pointed out. Thanks for these light blocks. What are you going to do to the light block? I don't think that's something you can, you know. My children. It's better be both of y'all's children, I guess. Well, no, that's not how that would work. Never mind. I would hope that's not how that would work. Ah, frick. 5 off of that. Mimic is still confused. Is Mimic stuck? Mimic is stuck. Good. More for me or something. Oh, Mimic no longer stuck. I died pretty quick. Coming, yeah. Let me just edge a cupcake real quick. I think I just edged another. I did. I edged 2 cupcakes. I am a certified cupcake edger. This just in. Stop! I can't even build my game. Oh no, I'm stuck, Step Mimic. But anyway, I think as I... You distracted me. I think as I do more... Or as Twitch streams return, it's going to be a lot more back rooms, because I'm starting at that point. To where things just need to be done, and... Again... It's easiest to rely on yourself to do it, so... Minecraft chat. I blame the apple juice for all my problems. He asked if I could type something in Minecraft chat, so I told him no. Vacuum! Wait, I made a vacuum, didn't I? There was a vacuum in here somewhere. T-Junk, what did you do with my vacuum? Was it this map? Man, I'm building so much. I don't... Okay, you fat frick. I don't know what is what map anymore. You know what I mean? Like... For all I know, it was in... Poppy Playtime or something. Although I don't think there's a vacuum in Poppy Playtime anywhere. Like, what do I do there? I could make each of them one. Look at that. That's crazy. But you said you just had my vacuum, so clearly you lied. P5 attempts? If I have to do P5 again, I'm doing heinous things. Ain't that back during the Cold War? That's what you sound like right now, T-Jack. Hey there, secretive freaking mimic. Our characters doing scenes from a video. Ah, yes, of course. I know what you said, it just... Never mind, you wouldn't understand. I'm too funny for you. There should be a cabinet right there, but there's kind of a chair right there, so... Because I can push this all forward. Should try further back than that. Well, how old is the vacuum? I don't think. Well, the vacuum looks pretty old, but I don't know if it's that old. You know what I'm saying? I think you're overestimating the vacuum's age. Oh, yeah. It's Who can I blame? Who can I blame? It's T-Jog's fault. It's all your fault, T-Jog, that I have to move those over. If you did need the vacuum, none of this would have happened. When is it not my fault? You have a fair point. I'll get back to you on that. Don't see me, please, Mimic. Do not use those eyeballs to lay them upon my active location. No. Why would I let him eat my furniture? One thing that I don't think is pointed out enough about this particular section is you're telling me, alright? You're telling me that there's a carpet under the pillar. You're telling me. I guess they could have cut a hole in the carpet. No, they couldn't have, because you'd have to cut a full slit. You can't just slide it over. You're telling me the carpet was put here before the pillar was put here? You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I don't know. That seems a little weird. Of course you did, Char. 13-year-old vacuum. I feel like 13 is old for a vacuum, though, no? Like, any sort of technology. That is ancient. There's a, an old Sears vacuum at our Spear, and yeah, wow, that thing has got to be old. Like, that does not look like new gen vacuum. But then again, if it's for a place that literally doesn't exist anymore, I mean, yeah, it's got to be old. Yeah, I mean, he can eat the empty bottle if he wants it, but don't do it. Oh my, I'm actually the greatest ever. I am hiding, so this should be a little bit more over, but I'm hiding, like, in the gap. Need a snack? Get me one. No. Alright. Stop flirting in my Minecraft chat. Or in my Minecraft world, I guess. I did not do all that, Chris. Are the doors aligned? No. So this one should be here. I think I actually only need this. I'm gonna probably die. Rest in peace, me. Nah, I'm gonna make it see-through. I'm gonna... Go frick yourself, Mimic. I had fun, yeah, overall. There's some reasons I didn't that I'm not going to talk about, but I overall had fun. The Capitals won, so that was priority number one. And it was nice to actually get out and do something for the first time in like a year. It hasn't actually been a year, but you get the general point of the exaggeration. Don't you dare! I literally just got here. Mimic. What was I doing for those? I had a design. Okay, it's literally just an end rod with a birch pressure plate on top. Literally a table. Stop! I can't. Yesterday was so smooth. You were stuck the whole time, and I never had to deal with you. And now I can't go 5 seconds without dying. Minecraft date. A real, not clickbait. Honestly feel like, out of your options, alright? Out of all of your possible options, trying to date someone on Minecraft is not the weirdest, I don't think. Not that I would try, Well, I mean, that I don't mean it in the way that I said it, I guess. I mean it more so in the sense of if you were to use Minecraft for somebody you already knew, not meeting somebody on Minecraft. That's weird. I wouldn't do that on any social media, to be honest. Where does it end? There? So I make the middle a block. Wait, this should be... I want to say warped, but I don't want to say warped. I'm only thinking warped because of shelves? Oh, wait, I have copper trapdoors. That's an option. There and there. Actually, I don't even need that one because I'll go boop. I love how the message that you were saying that directed towards, like I only see the at least in my experience jar, and I don't see the other part, so that's good. Why can I not copy cake data? Can you copy? Wait, can you if it's eaten? No, that's stupid. Yummy. I would like to point out, you're telling me, right, that a Minecraft player, Minecraft Steve, can eat an entire cake in one sitting, like it's nothing. Really? Okay, that's just, of course, that's cringe is what that is. I hate it here. I hate it. I want a refund on my money. Gurgled, what's your point? Fair enough. Also, I died in my hidey hole. How did I die in that one, but not the other one? Yeah, okay, but what you're not getting is that, like, even if you, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say even if you, like, have an insane appetite, you still wouldn't be able to eat a whole cake, but that's probably just not true. Like, you probably would still be able to. I was gonna say because of how, like, rich cake is. I could have sworn... Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking of... I thought you could have cakes floating, but what I'm actually thinking of is being able to do that. But no, they can't float. Weird they can place on fence gates, then. But, like, with how rich cake frosting generally is, I feel like that would just fill you up more than just, you know, a cake size, I don't want to say loaf of bread, because bread is not better. Pumpkin pie, like it's just chicken? Yeah, I mean, who doesn't just nom 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 nom? I believe so true. Hello, Dreamy. I don't think I'm crying at all. Okay, wait, no, not there. Here, and then like that. Sure, why not? Something like that. Tomato, potato, cheesecake. I know what happened. I banned you. Yeah, keep your fat eye moving along, mimic. I'm running. Can I be killed on the stairs? I'm just like waiting like here. Looks like the bottom is 3. But the top is not. Okay, well, I'm about to find out real fast if I can die. Yup, I died immediately. That's good. I feel like I should push this wall over a block. Because it all seems tight. Is it easy? Oh, once you get the hang of it, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not, like, easy by any means. You'll definitely have to adjust to using it in any sense, but... Once you get it, it's not bad. Where do I place structure? Block. Where do I place the block to be structured? 15's probably too much. No, it's fine. And I'm gonna actually go 5 out. Yeah. And then if I do this, and that, and then just remove this, I guess? I don't really know. And then you need to be pushed out a block because I forgot that you would get eaten by the fly. The fly. Buzz buzz. If I need to push that over, I technically can. Like, I could add a 3rd block, but I don't think I need it to be 3. Okay, so we can looks like 20. I would love to know if there is a world record for most cakes in one sitting. What is it? You know what I mean? Like, if that were to be a world record, what would it be? I would hope it's not, right? Oh, I'm just dead. Rest in peace, me. But, like, if it were to exist, what would the number be, hypothetically? I think it should be 3, but then I also run the issue of everything else now not working very well. Wait, I could push that whole thing over, couldn't I? Like, from here. Yeah, I think so. Although I need to go on the floor this time. 80 million K. No. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so plus 7 to the 5, so 12. That is not 11. It's pretty darn close to 11, but it's not 11. Might just not be the right thing. Okay. I have trust issues with this game. You don't understand. Game hates me. Alright, well, freak you, I guess. Since you don't want to cooperate with me. Okay, this needs to be birch, and that's cool. Now everything should be correct, and awesome, and amazing. 102 cakes in just 3 minutes? Hold on, what's that? What did you just... Okay, those aren't that big. That's just like, that's not a cake, though. You know what? I'm looking this up. What is the world record for most cakes eaten in one sitting? No, not Jaffa cakes. That's not... Those aren't cakes. Okay, so that seems like it's... Okay, pancakes. 113 pancakes in 8 minutes. Yeah, that Java cakes are small. That doesn't seem like an actual cake record, though. 9 p.m. Good lord, Jar. Bendy. Animate that little guy. 80. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody, or just me? And I got every time I walk to the door, I get a checkpoint. Oh, don't you there. Why not? You don't want 100 of them? How many pancakes would it take to, like, fill the Empire State Building or something? These are the real questions that need to be answered by science. Where's Cape Johnson when you need him? What is a Jaffa cake? I've never had one. And I've never heard of one until right this second. I think I saw it was jelly filled or something. 1/8. You know, technically speaking, it's mathematically possible to figure this out. Because if you find the square footage, well, it'd be a lot, I think, because you probably need to. Because obviously they're not gonna just like, how much pancake batter? You would become the nausea. Nova. Where is Mimic? I don't see Mimic. Where? Oh, I see Mimic. Mimic don't see me, though. You're gonna be a little hanging off the edge, but it's okay. So true. I think Mimic has seen me. I backed up the staircase, and that was enough, apparently, to fool little old Mimic. I actually don't even need the send one. I'm so smart. Get out of here. No one wants your cake. I guess I have to leave. Be gone, Mimic. Be gone. There's no way, right? I just like, Mimic is on the landing and I just walked right around. Okay, and a cupcake is now beeping. And another one. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm so lost. Okay, so I have that side done. I just need this corner, basically. Here's a desk. That's good. Shut up! Oh my god. This guy's annoying. Second Albert Einstein. Hey, don't put that kind of disrespect on my name. Never compare me to such a dumb guy. Because he's definitely dumb, 100%. Dumbest guy to ever live. I heard Wheatley was inspired off him. Yeah, that was correct. Totally. I'm hearing footsteps, but I'm not seeing Mimic. So I'm a little confused. Wait, I can use the green. That does not really explain anything. It's not how the book wrote it, that's how I wrote it. Go frick yourself. Okay, no, you gotta be over a block. That's the wrong thing. Pet Bonnie model. I need a Vanny model. Yeah, which Vanny is the most built out? Not the newspapers on the floor. I can't believe it. You're incredible. Where is Mimic? I don't understand. Mimic gone. There are a bunch of posters on this wall that I just never added, apparently. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and we got 4, 5. And I might make you a 2 tall. That different one. There we go. You know, I had a feeling it was gonna be rough in this stream. Because somebody else in my family was complaining about the internet this morning. And, you know, generally that's not a good sign that I'm gonna have any luck. So I had a feeling it was gonna be a little spotty today. And lo and behold, I was not wrong. Wish I was, but I mean, you know. Generally, I have a hunch, and generally my hunch is correct. Doesn't mean it should be, or doesn't mean I want it to be, but I mean, it's how it is, I guess. I don't know. I've been opening the fence gates the wrong way this whole stream. So that's exciting. At least I haven't placed that many, and they're easy to find. Oh, you're not going to be easy. I didn't break anything. Stop this slander on my name. Oh, you broke my Wi-Fi. I see how it is. I understand now. And you're banned. You're getting put on the floor. Because I said so. You're too tall with elevation. Yeah, Mimic is stuck. Mimic is not getting unstuck anytime soon. Could you imagine being the poor soul that has to work in this corner? Like, why? I mean, why are there so many chairs over here? There's 1, 2, and then there's a third that's facing this way. It should... Actually, I could put it next to it, I guess, like that. Well, I guess the good news here is it gave me an easy spat to finish. Do you work there? No way. I didn't do anything for the pots, did I? Nope, they're not gonna be added then. Too bad. So sad. Another posters, right? Correct. Yeah. So I'll fill up the walls and then we'll do with the ceiling or something. Welcome back, Peaks. DJ, that's the cringiest thing you've ever said. And that's saying something. No, I don't think you have. How am I gonna build the staircase if Mimic's on the staircase? You guys seeing the issue I'm noticing? Hello, Meow. Although on another note, that does mean admin wing itself is done. I feel like that should be a half a block lower. But then that just screws up all of my everything. It's all gonna just go immediately to shambles if I do that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to, but just know that I understood the consequences before I made the decision. Oh, it's already terrible. It's already gone. Rest in peace. Game over. I'll just have to keep the shelves out of block because I don't really feel like they should be in anymore. FNAF lost its art style. Super realistic. It got transitioned to Steel Wool for Help Wanted. UCN and Pizza Sim were still made by Scott. How to make a funny joke. You need that in your Google history. Shut the frick up. Oh my god. I can't go 5 minutes without these cupcakes screaming at me. Three figures of the Withereds. Witherbox. This is in fact the interior of Mimic, if you're following. Never before seen Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic content. I've never made this game. Are those off? Too bad, so sad. I don't care. I'ma crash out for real. Watch, this is when Chica awakens or something. Trees again. What did the trees do to you? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep working on what I'm doing over here. That's definitely not just a Pennywise quote. That's like a quote as old as time itself. Making Secret of the Mimic. I'm just timing you out. Like, I mean, I just said, yes, this is Mimic right here. This is admin wing, is Mimic. Shut up. Is that good? Anyone want an encore? I'm gonna smash my face through a wall. We're about at that point already. The game, everything. I'm just being... The rage is baiting hard. Boink. Where is Kabloink? There's Kabloink. Is that all? Yup. Now, I'm gonna have to just die, I guess. Or... Why does... Okay, I'm gonna have to visualize this. I have a monster. Yo. This is Chica's shoe, alright? And then this is like her leg. Or I guess the suit. So... She's got... Wheel, 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 wheel. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, there'd actually be more down, but you get the point. And then there's one that's on the front that's not even touching the ground. It's like... It's like this. It's sticking up. Why? What do you... What's the point of that? I guess actually how I could better visualize it is with grindstones. So, you know. The wheels are there, and then you would have... Boom, one like that, for some reason. Like, I've never used roller skates or roller blades, so is that normal? Anybody here in chat who knows? Brakes? Isn't it a brake? Is it? I guess it is, yeah. I guess it's not a wheel. I've never gone rollerblading or anything, so I wouldn't know, because ice skates don't have that. And that's the only thing I've done that involves putting things on your feet that make you taller. Funny favorite noise. Hey, I'm not stupid if I don't know, alright? That's why you ask questions. It's a stopper, you're a stopper. Boom! Roasted. Absolutely flamed. See, I gotta go higher than the roof. Can I just walk by you? I can just walk by you. Alright. I never said you did. But what I did say is I roasted you, so... Absolutely right. I feel like the 2 is better. Consequences for my actions, or something like that. I'm really not sure anymore. I don't feel like it would be, but I mean, at this point it probably is, so... Who knows? Hello, Isaiah. That's the wrong thing. Who else am I supposed to target with my stray roasts? Come on, let's be real. I wouldn't really say there's been anything that's made me rage quit. No. T-Jock. You have a fair point. Yeah, actually, Chris probably deserves it the most. No, I can't be mean to you, Char. Nova didn't even suggest you, so... Without really thinking, the walls are maybe smooth quartz? Maybe I should think, but it's a lot of work. Why not? Cuz, why so? Chris just called me a friggin' dumbass, so you know, like that. I feel like is plenty of reason to pick on him. Yup. That's it right there. I'm just I might just make it smooth carts there and not really worry, because whatever. Is reserve better, therefore I'm taking your mod. That's not how that works. You deserve the greatest. That's why I'm killing your loving wife. Like... No, it is, but... Still. Oh, Lord. Oh, and Mimic is finally gone. I turn around for... Wait, actually, probably because costume switch. I don't even see Mimic, so... Oh, no, it was not a costume switch. They just woke up. Just examining. You didn't buy it from Walmart? SMH. Are you examining my paintings over here? Why are they all the same? Whatever. What is the state of everything here? I hate this map. This map sucks. Terrible. 0 out of 10. Yeah, no, that's the point, T-Jock. That's the point. That's why it's a 0 out of 10. Why else would I call it a 0 out of 10? Oh, yeah, the saloon. I just ruined my whole day, actually. Anyway. How did I make this work? I don't remember. Oh, how is any of this working? Just... To be fair, if the door doesn't have to line up, because I could technically have it different on either side and nobody would know. Point in case, hold on, there is a point in case, unfortunately. Another reason this map is a 0 out of 10. When's the Afton area? At this point, never. Thank you, Char. I still hate every second of it, but thank you. Oh, wait, no, I did. It does line up. I thought it didn't. I guess I changed it. No, I guess I did, because I remember when I first made it, it didn't. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different security breach map and not mine. I don't know. I do have a lot of OCD. Oh, yeah, this one here is annoying, because, like, where... You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Daycare. I'm gonna force somebody else to finish daycare, I think. I can't be bothered. I might end up helping with, like, this area, but... I mean, theater's done, other than the bottom of theater, but I'm not worried about that a ton. Like, this is why there's been no daycare tutorial, for those of you who continuously have been asking about it. Look at it. You know what I mean? Like, just look at it. This, at least, has been, I think, Horrorthon finished. That he has a 1x2 door, which bothers me. But, that's been done. Theater itself is done, but there's no bottom. This isn't done. I don't even know if the main area... No, I think the main area is done. I think I did finish that. The walls need to be done. The ceiling needs to be finished. Like, there's so much left for this. And I just don't want to build it because I hate it. 0 out of 10. Bakery next. Bakery's chill. I like bakery. That was a fun one. For me, at least. Hopefully you guys won't hate the light blocks, but... Yeah, it should be terrible. It's a pretty small section. But yeah, this will be the next tutorial section, because, you know. So that just isn't, like, enjoyable enough to make sometimes. I don't know. You know what I haven't worked on in a while? Fazer Blast. Also, I still have Sodom open. Probably because I'm considering not even working on Security Breach and continuing with Secret of freaking Mimic. What has to be done here, though? That's where I'm wondering. Well, I guess, okay, no. I need to finish the top area on the red, I guess, and blue, or the green side. Both top sides need to be done. That's the main thing. I kind of wish I would have... It's definitely a little late now, but I wish I would have, as I built this map, just go full section at a time. Finish the full lobby, then finish the full atrium, then finish the full daycare or whatever. I just feel like logically that would have worked a lot better to do. It would have sucked more, but I mean, at least then I can kind of, rather than bouncing around like I have been, just get something done and not have to worry about it again. Because I would also help for the tutorial, because, you know, right now, what can I do? Other than bakery. And sub lobbies, I guess, but... I'm not worried about those. Oh yeah, that's fully powdered snow. Oh yeah, I could do L chips, but L chips is probably... Oh, I thought that was wrong. L chips is probably gonna be paired with these two areas, which Nathan, I think, has been working on mainly. Well, I did a good amount of prize counter. I got all this in, so... Let me go back to Sodom. Ah, yes, the lag. I mean, how much of this section is there? Since I'm still on it, I can just check. Because it's the hallway, and then it's... I got a checkpoint, let's go. Yeah, it's not that much. But then that leads you down to the area that I don't think I can access anymore. Tiger Rock. Tiger Rock's not gonna be fun. Since I don't have a physical way to actually do anything with Tiger Rock. As in, like, light mode or whatever. Okay. What are my options? Then... I could continue the exterior custom one. What other easy help wanted levels are there that I could do? Honestly, like, none of them. No. I don't think so. It wasn't even directed at you. Oh my god. Run away! Run away! Where does this door go? Good lord, this guy. No, but where does this door actually go? I don't know what this is. Is this even a door you can use? I don't know. Maybe I should continue to saloon. I think I'm hitting the point though to where it's gonna be terraforming. I have seen both of them, yes. Though it was that hard. Let me go about my business in peace. What is on this side of it, though? I don't want to open the game to check that. That's a lot of work. It's so much work. Hello, Sammy. Welcome back, Nika. I'm teleporting to Nova from now on. Actually, Nova's gonna do the same thing now that I've said that. Made it clear. It's quite the weird spot. All the party rooms are done, right? I did these? Yeah, it would look like it. I'm trying to figure out what to do, to be honest. I've been working on Sodom and FNAF 1 custom exterior for most of this, but I don't know what section I want to work on, if I want to even work on security breach. Guess I could furnish the backside of prize counter. Or just prize counter in general, but I don't feel like it. I don't wanna. Going back to this. Maybe I'll do 2 at some point. How would I do 2 different though? Whoopsies. Did I turn it off? Oh, it took a nap. It's night time, I guess. No, FNAF 1 map doesn't exist. It's not real. As you can see, it doesn't actually. It's not a real place. Bloink. We'll go back to empty item frames. Soulless. Fire charges. Glow! Wait, I kind of don't hate that, actually. Two. The glitch world is crazy. I could never do all that. Kind of feel like these are what's throwing me off. I'm gonna fight this for so long. Could just do the same windows. I didn't want to do the same windows because I kind of wanted them to be different, you know? But I think just for the purpose of breaking up that andesite, it's gonna be better if they are a little bit, at least taller. Well, I guess couldn't I just do this actually instead? Yeah, I think I could. I don't really hate that. Deep State Brick doesn't need to be broken up anyway. That was just part of it for the door. FNAF build so far. That I've made probably sister location. Or maybe Sodom. Trim light blocks done. Daycare. Yes, please, Nova. Thank you. I do not. I want to avoid that if possible entirely. What do I do with the middle? That's where I'm like, this section now looks blank. You know what I mean? I guess I could add the clouds, maybe. It could be embedded in the wall. I don't hate that, though. Change the andesite to clay, maybe? Just so it's a little more sky-colored. Yeah, I've made all the original FNAFs. Most of them twice. But, you know, that's mildly besides the point. The white stripes need to not be white. That is the only thing I am taking out of that. What if I just made them stone? Oh, that might look cursed. I'm stealing this one. I can show sister location in a second, though. Hold up. I want them to stick out, which is now where I'm like, That's two? I think that's two out there. Specifically the red and the blue. Like, this stripe just does not look right. I don't hate the clay, and I don't even hate the polished blackstone. I just do not like the stripe being different. Alright, here's what I'm gonna try instead. I'm gonna try to have it up. Yeah, it's a little bit better. And again, I think that just kind of makes it different. I might just keep it andesite, though. The clay is also throwing me off, I think. I don't hate the idea. It's just hard to change one section in something that I'm building so uniform. Yeah. Especially on, like, the bottom there. I don't hate the clay, though, as an idea. Like, what if I did these little rows instead as clay? That might look good. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let me find sister location. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the fan and stuff here. I'll take off the night vision. Gonna milk myself. I mean, what? It works really well, especially when you're looking straight ahead. Obviously, when you look up at it, you can kind of see how it works. Well, sort of. What's up, Nova? No. Wow, it sure is dark. The comparison between, especially this one and the... whoa, it's dark in here. But especially between this one and... I'll show it again in night vision after. This one and the old one is one of the funniest ones. Because even the old one I found, or thought was one of my favorites. But comparing it to... This should have a light, shouldn't it? Yep, it should. Why are you not on? Who broke you? Weird. like, the comparison is crazy. I'll try to show the old one because I'm pretty sure I have it in this world. There we go. Yeah, now that's better. I don't know why that wasn't on. Weird. That room's not very interesting. And then this area is more interesting. This was something I didn't have on the original. I said I was going to build it, and I just never did. It really wasn't that hard. Just a lot of extra effort, totally. For a whole 3 additional rooms, basically. And then... Circus baby, yippee. What? I'm scared, Nova. Parts and service. Little conveyor, and this section isn't entirely interesting, so I'll just show the office, but... Ah, yes, my fan designed the armor stand. Classic. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. I assumed that's what you were saying, but I can never assume either. Where is it? I have 1, 2... It is all of them in a line, I guess. Old 1, old 2, old 3, old 4, old minigames, and then there's just location. Besides the elevator, this side, I think. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow, yeah, no, that is insane, actually. The difference from... What would it have been? 4 years, maybe? If even. Oh, yeah, wow, that's diabolical, actually. Good lord. Next already, that's our back room. Again, time for FNAF. I try to keep it different, yeah. I feel like if I stream the same thing 4 times in a row, people aren't gonna like it as much, you know? But like trust me, on the Twitch, yeah, it's been like all backrooms and Rocket League. Those have been pretty much the only 2 stream topics for the last like 3 weeks. This is awful, actually. This is terrible. 0 out of 10. What, I don't even know, actually. I got nothing. What no builds does to a man or something. This one is funny. This one in particular is funny. Very, very funny. I'll show the new one, too, in a sec. Because... the difference really is laughable. Boink. 0, 1, 2, trees, you. Yeah, like, wow. You know what I mean? Wow. This one isn't as crazy with the iron bars and stuff. But it overall looks much better, so can't complain. Maybe could have added more stuff on the ceiling. It's definitely more bare, I think, in that sense, but... Sorry, Twitch, mind you. At this point. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Out of the original 4, probably 3. 3 is just boring, I don't know. 4 is easy, so I... Oh, hello there. 3 is easy, so I can't really complain about it, and... Is this the ruin one? Oh my god, it is. Yeah, it is, dang. I like 2 out of all of them, and then 1 is just 1, I don't know. New Holland in 2 weeks. Are you trying to force me to play Silksong? Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah, this is the tutorial atrium. Which is the... I call it the ruin atrium because it is, like, on ruin. As ruin lobby. I can show you that it's ruin lobby. As you can see. Wow, I got, like, nothing done. guess. Yeah, but like, what if I want to play Rocket League? I don't know why I torture him. I want to get custom, because it's been a minute. I know I'm just touring builds at this point, but I don't know. It just, leave me alone. This is one of my more interesting ones, for sure. Is that bamboo? It's like so on the edge. What? It literally looks like it's a block forward. That's weird. This in the custom mascot horror one. I'm really happy with how they both turned out. Or have turned out, I guess, since that one isn't done. Oh yeah, this room. This room's awesome. This is pretty old, so I'm not surprised that you wouldn't know. Animatronics, yeah. 3 really isn't that interesting, even gameplay-wise. I honestly think 4 might be my least favorite, though. Pizza Sim I don't like, 4 I don't like, 3 I don't like. Really that, like, set right there. Other than Sister Location, I do like SL. I forgot that I did this in this room. These all vent opening? Why? Why did I do that? No, you don't, T-Jock. Stop lying to yourself. This is custom FNAF. One that I made way back when. This was, I think, before I switched over to PC. Bedrock, like, almost entirely. Because I remember... Well, I think it was actually, like, about when I switched. Because I started it on PlayStation, but I think I structure blocked it into a different world, like, with exporting it. So... You can definitely see, like, you can tell that it's older just by the way it's built, but it's definitely, like, more interesting, more different is, I guess, what I should say, than a lot of others. Like, it's got some interesting areas and rooms and things. Ah, yes, I forgot the door directly to parts and service from the office. It's pretty big, though. I mean, you can see here. Wait, is there another door? For some reason, I thought there was. We got another office here, which looks outside. It is very large. Staff, that one isn't labeled. Diner, prize. This makes you want to do another custom FNAF. Because they're fun. 5 pages of lore for it, so true. You know, I'll say this much. I am technically... I'm writing backrooms lore that could be considered for the map. You can say that it is, or you could say that it isn't. It technically doesn't matter either way. But I am considering and saying that it is for the map, because it's based on the map. Except for a couple minor things. But, you guys will see a lot of that soon. I'll announce it when I'm there, but it should be fun, hopefully. One of the more interesting things I've done in a while, I think. And then you got the top floor over here with another elevator, I think. Actually, it'd just be one. Oh, right, because I was like, yeah, I want an elevator on this side for the symmetry, but I don't have space for it, so. 2020. You think someone would have broken it? There's footprints in the snow. Oh, that's good. I feel like if you're gonna break in, you should maybe pick a time when it's not snow everywhere on the ground. Or stay there when there's snow. I guess you'd have to go out eventually. Fan game restaurants. I want to, trust me. I really do want to. I just haven't gotten around to making them. But once I get past the current, like, oh my god, yeah, wow, this is big. Once I get past my current project, that, again, is the secret one, which shouldn't be too long, I might look into doing candies. and then go from there. Somebody suggested I make a Fredbear's, and I don't know if there is like a good Fredbear's fan game. I'll have to see if there is one. I know there's definitely a bunch of them, but I kind of want to do a custom one because I feel like that'd be more fun. Tree of creation? Nah. Who would like such a game like that? Is she slash filling the light blocks? What an odd roof shape. Very odd roof shape. But yeah, no, this place is big. You can see I started to just like do walls for the exterior and stuff, but I never finished it. Because I just didn't feel like it. But, yeah. Still one of my, Right, this is why I didn't, because I hated the way the front looked, and I just, like, gave up. I would rather build everything by hand and not use mods. Especially in the context of doing tutorials. I don't want to be like, hey guys, so you have to install this first, you know? Like, I just want it to be vanilla. The only thing that really I will have that people might need some sort of thing for is vibrant visuals. What did you do? That's why you do keep, Nova. Every time you do a /fill command, that's why you do keep. Inspiration other than combined houses. Gmod. I'm like kind of in the middle of a couple ideas for custom stuff. There's one, I'm not going to say the kind of general idea that I have, but if you guys follow the Indigo Park tutorial, it's one of the parts not out yet. I think there's actually two that I talk about it in, where I talk about an interesting idea with that map that I could do with that map, or I could do with whatever else, really. But, yeah. I have some interesting ideas. I could always continue the PPT interior as well, the Playco one. But who knows? Are you touching my sign? How dareth? I love how I hear the button unpress. Anything else that I could deal with? UCN? This one's UCN, right? I think so. What would you be? Oh, your help wanted. Yes. It really depends. Chromacopia is a lot of things that go into people helping. I don't just let anybody help, you know? Do I want to consider... Oh, FNAF 2's is going to be a nightmare, though. I should probably finish 1 before I consider 2. Is that one large? No, there's no way that one's larger, right? I wish I had the numbers for the grids, but... Oh well. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. The question is here, though. What do I do for the sides? Because I could technically just continue the same... I could just continue this all the way back, but... Do I want to? Yeah, I guess I do. Right? Would I just continue the bottom across, or both, like, the 2? I feel like just the 1. Well, maybe? Let me consider here. Because I could do... like that. Do I need anything higher than this for the roof? No, I don't. Because I could just, like, do this, you know? Like, keep this flat. Does it look dumb like that? No, not really. And then this, I would have to... I don't even know. Ladies, stop fighting. Yeah, I think that makes more sense to keep it flat. It's more realistic. If I didn't have two clowns in my world, I would show you the original custom exterior that I made for FNAF 1, because I made one. Doesn't mean it was good, but it was made, so, you know, there's that much, but... Hello, Bun Bun. Security Breach. Security Breach has a tutorial for the lobby and atrium, but I haven't gotten further with that on that, at least. It's in shambles, though. I don't know. That map is not a pleasant one for me. I am, again, mainly saying this to piss off T-Jock, but I'm enjoying the secret project more than I enjoy Security Breach. Security Breach is just not it. It is February, yes, random, and hello. Marks off for the office area, just have it as separate looking section like bricks. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I could bring the sides back, have the pillars here, and then just make the back flat. Like, maybe bricks, yeah. Secret project. Hey, if you want, I'll give you a copy once it's done, and before anybody else sees it, you can blow it to smithereens. I'm cool with that. I'd actually love to watch you do that, but doesn't mean I'm not enjoying building it. It's different for sure. Imagine taking the colors of Security Breach and removing everything that makes Security Breach awful to build. When I got bored. Without mods, you technically can't. I mean, you could, because you could get that one whole block that I used for the grass. You could have it floating in air, but yeah, I love height limit. Height limit is one of my... I always forget that that it exists. But it's one of my favorite things I've done, just because it does seem like a lot of people have tried to, like, do something like it. That was a nice inspiration for a lot of people in the community, which is always cool to see. Especially with something like that, just like a fun one day, like, what if I did this kind of idea? Ruin? No. It's not ruin, if that's what you're asking. I wish it was. Alpha 1. Alpha 1 is where it peaked. Everything after that was trash. Partially joking, partially not. I mean, I didn't really like full game. It's fun to build, but that's about it. Which I guess the same with the other thing, but... The other issue that I feel limited with here is windows. Like, what do I do? You know what I mean? It looks fine, actually. Yeah, I like that overall design. Good gameplay-wise. Alpha 2 felt the most realistic. Does that make sense? In like that sort of way? Wait, how many windows do I have? 3? Wait, oh my god, which side is which? I could just go inside the build. How about I do that? Okay, Chica to the right. So Bonnie to the left. So Bonnie is on this side. I could make this really cursed. Hold on. I'm doing that for all of them. I've hit a point to where it doesn't. They don't need to look good. They just need to be stupid. You know what I mean? I did. I wasn't trying to, but I did. What does Foxy look like? Like, I know what he looks like. I'm just trying to think about the coloring of his jaw. Foxy. FNAF. Okay, it's not really that different from his head. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll do terracotta for it and red for him. And which eye is his patch on? Left if I'm looking at him, so his right's there. He's kind of cute, actually. Have fun, Matthew. See you later. There's a classic one. So, Into the Pit, right? You know, that one. The doors in it... I can show you, actually, and I think you'll be able to see... I don't have the command block here, so I gotta go 250, 250, negative 60, 250. That's, I can't type. Where is the Into the Pit one? Here. Because of the way that I do tutorials, I'll place all the planks first, and then I'll place the stairs. So, you know, you get that out of it, unfortunately. And there was a different door design. I want to say it was Indigo Park that happened on too. Something that I did recently. And I did the same thing, and I was like, oops, I didn't intend for that. I knew it when I did this door, when I had started it, because I was like, I don't know. It was just fairly obvious, like, immediately, but I kind of didn't notice the last time. I was like, hey, oopsies. Don't look too hard at that. I'm just gonna black off the door for now. Maybe I'll make it connect, maybe I won't. Who knows? I started with a quartz. Cool. Because they should be the same. Not that it'll matter technically, because I won't actually line up. But that's cool. Well, I don't think I can show you the full thing, can I? That would kind of defeat the whole purpose of doing a tutorial, I think. Oh no, I'm in line, Yeah. I didn't look like I was for some reason, but I am. Sick. What do you watch? It's because a lot of people that are subbed aren't here for streams. That's really it. Most people are more so for the tutorials of things like Poppy Playtime or, well, FNAF. Still, the streams get a decent amount of views, but I mean, yeah, for the number, not a lot of people are around frequently. Boink, boink. Were the other two in the same map? Ah, yes. Act 1 and 2 aren't bad, assuming that's what you're referencing. Yeah, cool. I'm okay with this. Sides don't really need to be insane, so... What are you asking about? Not both of you. Yeah, you should. You should like those, or that. No sides for some detailing? Maybe, I'll think about that later. FNAF mode. I have not, no. Drinking the Faz after hitting Edwin's son with my I love Blizzing Mellow. That's crazy. What'd you miss? Everything. You missed it all. Don't worry about lighting the inside unless you want to. But I'm more worried about the outside than the inside. Good job, though. PBT2 is the hardest. Statues, probably. Statues was pretty bad. I didn't like building that. Because... one part being, I had to do the slides 3 times. Or I had to do the chase 3 times for the slides. You know, the easy, medium, hard. I had to go through each of them. So I had to do that area 3 times for that alone. It was not fun. But also Dog Day Chase is the same, so... There are. There won't be that many, guys. It looks like snow. That's crazy. They all can't even load in. Wait, can they? No, I can get them all. Rip the ceiling, I guess. Y'all just forgot about that. That is really funny to look at. It's not enough. Must be more. What is this? Do I want to place it down and find out? I don't think I do. Because it might be the command block. That is world domination. I want to find out. During the ceiling. I was more so saying the blue and yellow parts, not the whole thing. I'm finding out what this is right now. Why don't I have that? Oh, it's for FNAF World, I think. I don't know what else 1.8 would be for. Yeah, I'm really only worried. Like, I could just slash fill it unless... I know you're going to call me a coward if I do that, but... Just to get it done, you know what I mean? There's like a million other sections in this map you can do, so I don't think losing one bit of the ceiling is gonna kill you. I'm talking about these parts. I'm gonna slash fill just because you said that. How about that? You like that? I was gonna leave you one side, but now I'm doing both since you said it again. I'm not even doing the light blocks. I don't know why you're calling me the coward. How dare you? It's blame your partner over there. He's the one that's provoking me. Half hours in Gmod, rookie numbers. What's going on over there? Oh, I see that. Also, Nova, you already used the slash fill, so I don't really want to hear it from you. Why was that one more? By like a lot. What? Did I do something? I did keep, right? I did do keep, yes. Why? What? Her? That should not be that much of a difference. Oh well, I guess. Whatever. Redo them? There's no way. I'm crying actively. Well, as you guys finish that, I'm gonna end the stream because that's plenty of FNAF building for me for a day. Anything? No, nothing to say. Anything actually? Watch me. I am not gonna let you in this world ever again. How about that? Checkmate. I win. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure. There's nothing. Thank you guys for watching what you guys did enjoy this video. Next stream is I think Twitch tomorrow, right? I don't know when the next YouTube is. I want to say it's just Saturday, but who knows. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.